Right, so the video I posted there the other day asking people who's it better to work for, rich people or poor people, and the vast majority of people said poor people, and the example I used was Ballsbridge people or Clondalkin people, right? Roll with me on this, right? Because I can remember many times like listening to people saying, oh, you wouldn't get a cup of tea out there, it's not like, oh, they just ignore you, you know. But let me tell you something here, right? You need to know this as a self-employed tradesman, right? You need to know this as a business owner. Your life will be so much easier and so much more abundant if you solve rich people's problems. It is easier to get rich solving rich people's problems than it is to get rich solving poor people's problems, because if you're going to solve poor people's problems, you need to solve thousands of them. But if you're solving rich people's problems, it's much easier to get rich. Now, if you're one of the people that said, oh yes, you wouldn't get a cup of tea out there in Ballsbridge, you know, and they make you breakfast in Clondalkin, look, are you really that petty and so fickle that you will actually be put out by a fella not offering you a cup of tea? So it's not even that he has done something, he simply hasn't done something and you're now chased off with him. Will you grow up? And are you that hard up that you need somebody to make you a cup of tea and a sandwich in the morning? Because maybe the guy who's the rich guy who's paying you a premium for the services you're now providing, maybe he's just fucking busy. Maybe he doesn't have time for it. Maybe she doesn't have time for it. Maybe the poor people that you're working for are poor for a reason. Because usually when you find people are financially rich, they're actually a little bit poor on time. And usually when you find people that are financially poor, they're usually a bit rich in time. No matter what your belief or your opinion is, it is an absolute fact that it is easier to get rich solving rich people's problems.